Hi everyone, so this week we're on East 8 and we'll be looking at how to play a chip shot but it's on a downhill lie. So we don't want to hit this like a normal chip, because if we do that it's either going to come out really low or we're not going to strike it very well, because obviously if we're on a down slope that's going to take loft off the golf club as we hit it, so the ball's going to come out really low and it's also going to make it a bit harder to get a good connection on it as well, so you might end up catching it a bit thin or a little bit fat. So combat this, what we want to do, you want to use a club that's got a bit more loft, because obviously here I've got to get over this little sort of bank of the green, so I get up, bouncing on the green with its first bounce and then rolling towards the flag. It's alright because I've got quite a lot of green to work with here, so it's not a super tricky shot, but I still want to make sure that I've got enough loft on the golf club so that when I hit it, it's going to land on the green. Because as soon as I land it into that bank, it's a bit wet this morning, so it's just going to pretty much die. See it lands in there, and I'm still going to be quite far away from the hole. So I'm using a 54 degree, so it's like the equivalent to a sand wedge, and then from there I want to make sure, I want you to feel like you're swinging with the heel, so don't use your usual sort of swinging technique, just feel like you're swinging with the heel, so your club should almost be coming high to low, so high on the way back and then low on the way through. So if we hit this like a normal chip, it almost feel like we're picking it up off the grass, so we want to feel like the club's going high to low and the club is almost just sliding underneath that ball. To help that club slide underneath that ball a little bit, it could be worth just to open the face up a little bit, because then that exposes the sole, which makes it a little bit easier to slide that club underneath that ball. So let's give it a little go. So open it up just a tad, and from there I'm going to make sure, I've also got quite a wide stance, because obviously I'm on a bit of a slope. It's quite easy for me to lose my balance, so the wider my stance as well, the more balance I'll have. A slightly wider stance, open it up and then swing with the heel, so high to low. But again, it's important you don't really exaggerate, because I don't want you to feel like you're always chasing it after you hit. It's just a subtle change of going high to low. Get that club sliding underneath the ball. There you go, so I've used a 54 degree there. You can see I've opened it up and it's still come out pretty low, but obviously that's why I've used 54 degrees. It's almost effectively acted like a chip and run, that shot. Hope that all makes sense, guys. See you next week.